Lazy LinkedIn selling is dead. Lazy B2B outbound selling is dead. If you're not going after quality over quantity and you're still playing the spray and pray approach game, you are not winning. Carl, thank you so much for watching this video, man. I appreciate us getting connected on LinkedIn. I know the time zones are a little weird, so I figured this is an easier way to introduce myself and introduce you to this AI growth infrastructure that we mentioned. It's something we've been rolling out with over 250 companies over the last 5+ years. It's a proven system. Why is it a proven system? Because we've kind of thrown out everything there is to know about outbound marketing, and we've refined it into what people actually want today, 2026. They want an intent-focused relationship building approach. These are prospects, clients that we want to work with for the next 10 years, not the next 10 months. We take that approach to our own company. We've seen great success with it. We've decided to implement some of those systems and essentially license the strategy to founders we find worthy. We do not work with everybody. We only want to work with the best of the best. So what I'm going to show you here is this AI infrastructure. And I say it like that because a lot of what the AI does is quietly on the back end. And then it involves a human approach to actually getting these people over the line and converting them into booked meetings. So what we like to do is we've learned on LinkedIn, over 55% of users are inactive. So when we are sourcing this lead list for you of only your ideal prospects, we are not doing the quantity over quality game. We are doing the quality over quantity game. I want less people, more like your favorite clients, more like people you perform best with in this. At the end of the day, make industry relevant connections. Based positive information and feedback we get from that, we roll it out into a cold email system that will send about 10 to 15,000 of those emails at our wishes to only that ICP that is performing the best. So we use LinkedIn as a litmus test. We contact people in a very soft way. We just send a connection request and then an initial first message. This initial first message is going to outline the problem you solve, who you solve it for, and proof that you've done it. It's all people care about, and it gets every stone unturned. At least every new connection in our market knows the problem we solve, who we solve it for, and proof that we've done it. Slight intent for reaching out. I like to use, I understand this may not apply to you, or just doing some digital door knocking to new connections, because it's just something everybody agrees with, and it'll allow them to it'll allow the prospect to agree and then read the rest of this. So we install this workflow for you, just to give you an idea of the results behind it on LinkedIn alone. It's a good slow start, get a couple clients in a quarter type thing. When that does happen, then we can implement into full-scale cold email, which I'll dive into, and then I'll get out of here from here. So hopefully this loads up. While it's not, I will take this opportunity to kind of through some of the portfolio of work that we've done. I'm going to attach this in the same link that I sent over, so we'll give that some time to load, and I'll pop this over here, assuming she's still working. So one of the early clients we worked with, Agency Velocity, scaled and helped them reach 7 Comic Club in 11 months. Now they were already around 50K a month, but we did add a whole new arm of growth to that company, gave us a lot of proof of concept that this LinkedIn plus email system was one of the best on the market. From there we went in, worked with Swiss Studio Design, another company based on Europe, added 23,000 monthly euros, recurring revenue within 41 days. Some stuff they set out is there. 3D CGI company, they scaled, closed their first client within the first 17 days. Another branding marketing agency, some of their results here. Just kind of scrolling through again, you can check this out your own time. Manufacturing design, that was an interesting one. One of our best results there. Email is really popping out in there. And then, so why does this work? It's intent-based. Everything we do is personalized. The messages we send use some of the best enrichment sources in the world to deep scrape the people we are reaching out to and make it sound like a real human as much as possible. So we always pull relevance, and then sometimes we do the icebreaker compliment, although that's kind of personalization is very important. And then really our dashboard, email, LinkedIn, our typical flow. We are only going to send one message there on LinkedIn, but then based on that data, again, we're going to roll that into emails. If we are sending follow-up emails, they are value-focused, they're proof-focused. We are highlighting you in the best way possible. Again, we just want to open the door to new opportunities. Yes, those new opportunities turn into clients, but at the end of the day, we want to build sustainable relationships. That's what this pipeline is going to do for you. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Also put my link if you want to meet in person on digitally, of course, in the top right corner there. So feel free to check that out. Appreciate the time.